MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So now into the box is Brian Malone, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Wayne Ewing will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
The first baseman.
In now for the Reds, Wayne Ewing. In for strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in next, Bob Stewart trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The third baseman.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Virgil Stewart, man at first after the 2-out walk. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The left fielder.
Standing in now, Patrick Bennett. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball right back to the mound. And the ball's thrown right by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
The catcher.
Next up is number 40. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Into the box, Johnson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and there's one down now. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Chris McNamara comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Harris. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. yanked on the ground down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That is four. The first baseman.
Stepping in now, number 32. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati. Number 25 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The center fielder,
To the plate now, Cody Faulkner. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now the pitcher, Steven Jackson. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Malone. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Escobar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now it'll be Bruce Rosenthal. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So now to the plate, number 18 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he got him swinging. Number 18 becomes out number 2 this inning. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Wayne Ewing. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wayne Ewing becomes the first out of the inning. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The third baseman.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. In now, Virgil Stewart. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Cruz. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth.
So here now is the pitcher, Karen Stewart. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cam.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit hard down the line. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Faulkner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Johnson 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Johnson, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now to the plate, Chris McNamara. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Patrick Bennett. The 1-1 home. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting, number 40.
At the plate, number 40 drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is number 25. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, being especially careful here. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This one's down to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Number 37.
At the plate now, Steven Jackson. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Johnson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Malone. He flew out in his last AB. The 2-1 home.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
High in the air down the right field line. This is skied into short left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Isaiah Harris. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, number 32 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Sinker misses, ball 4. Next to dig in, Bruce Rosenthal. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Number 18.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fastball just inside. Edwin Escobar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a state?
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Wayne Ewing. The 1-1 home. Is in there for the second strike. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Ewing gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Virgil Stewart.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Patrick Bennett. Swinging a shot toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Now to the plate, here is number 40. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Digging in will be Edwin Escobar. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next to hit, Cruz worked a walk his first time up. The 1-1 home. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Julian Reyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Cruz, base runner at first with 1 out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-2. And he reaches out for 1 and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Faulkner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Johnson, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris.
Standing in now, Chris McNamara. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Benito Martinez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24, Benito.
And now here is number 25. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So stepping in is Cody Faulkner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play. And there's out number 2. So here's the Reds pitcher, Steven Jackson. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Isaiah Harris.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Bennett is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, number 32. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 41.
So now here is Bruce Rosenthal. The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him. So next to bat will be number 18. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Next up, Edwin Escobar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-1 home. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
He's under it, and that ends the inning.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Brian Malone. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So here is Wayne Ewing, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wayne Ewing is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The third baseman, Virgil Stewart.
In now, Virgil Stewart. The sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. Stewart at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over.
Red. Your
Nick
attention,
Phelps
please.
will take over on
Now
the mound to
pitching
start
for
the bottom of the
Cincinnati.
7th.
Number 48, Nick Phelps.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Cruz. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Carter Dawkins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carter Dawkins.
1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Now with the plate is Johnson. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris McNamara.
So now to the plate, Chris McNamara. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dexter Phipps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17. Dexter.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Patrick Bennett. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in is number 40. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
The bat.
Now into the box, number 25. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing full.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Number 57 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Isaiah Harris.
Christopher Templeton.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Faulkner is there, and he has it for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 32. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. The 1-1 home.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4. Ready now is Bruce Rosenthal. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 18. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
The count is full, 3-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Stewart able to track it down for the 3rd out. Francisco Heredia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Francisco.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder Cody Faulkner. Popped him up. Cruz is calling for it. 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Christopher Templeton trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Malone struck out in his last trip to the plate. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wayne.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Malone leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Stepping in now, Wayne Ewing. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Paul Lancaster takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. 2 down, runners at first and second. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's another 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 3, Virgil Stewart.
The 1-1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Reds' rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Ian Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And now in the box, Edwin Escobar flew out last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cruz is on deck. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Number 15.
Now at the plate here is Cruz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Dario Guerrero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Guerrero.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Jackson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Ian Smith records the save, his 48th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.